Well, it was a big victory for the Cardinals here tonight, 56-13 as they rolled over Shenandoah. And it started out early for these guys as they ended up getting an onside recovery right away out of the gate and just rolled from there. Taden Brown, I think he had 3 touchdowns on the ground, and then you threw a touchdown pass there to Isaac Jones. Really good performance from you tonight, and you averaged 6.8 yards per carry coming in on the game, and I think you're above that now after this one.
I appreciate that. I mean, the game went pretty well. We came into it looking, and it just turned out the way we wanted it to.
What do you think just went into your guys' preparation during the week that set you up for success in this game? Obviously, you guys have played a really tough schedule up to this point. Were you guys just hungry for a win, or did you guys just put some extra prep in this week? What do you give the credit to the most in regards to this win?
The teams we played before this set us up for this because we've been hungry to get a win, and the teams we played before this were really good, and they set us up for this.
Any other thoughts on your performance, your teammates, how they helped you get to this victory tonight?
We came into this looking for a win, and we got that, and yeah.
Well, I talked to the quarterback, Wyatt Schmidt. Wyatt, you played a really good game as well. You ran in a couple of touchdowns, and just your offense just rolled really tonight. They did a really, really good job of continuing to grind it out. Even when you guys were up by a large score, you were running down the sideline over here, just going through tacklers like the game was on the line. Just tell me about that play when you were running down the sideline here, thinking just leaving it all on the field there, or what were you thinking there?
I mean, I got outside and I saw I had enough green, and then I got my blockers coming for me. Obviously, he just flew right by me for those. But knowing you got plenty of blocks and plenty of open field, you can do what you can do with that. Just score if you can.
So what went into your guys' performance tonight? Obviously, you guys had a lot of probably built up, maybe anger from last week and how things went. 41-0, losing in homecoming, getting shut out, and I think you guys wanted to prove something tonight, and it looked like you guys proved that tonight.
Oh, we were definitely hungry coming off of the homecoming game. That one really hurt, but knowing you got the offensive line who are hitting guys and making holes, it makes it that much easier.
Any other thoughts on this one for you guys, and also heading forward?
Heading forward after this, I think this is a good momentum for the rest of the season, and I think we'll be good from there with this momentum. It's a good win.
Road trip next week to Des Moines. Are you guys psyched for that? Or you like road trips?
I mean, when it comes Friday, it comes Friday. It's time to play no matter where you're at.
Anything else to add?
I agree with him, and we're going to get ready for Des Moines Christian next week in practice.
Well, those are the KMA Sports players of the game, gentlemen. Congrats on the win, and thanks for the time. Talking with head coach for the Clarinda Cardinals, Colin Bevins. And, Coach, your guys came out ready right from the beginning, and I think you were probably planning this quite in advance for the onside kick to start things off, but that really just set the tone for this game for you guys.
Yeah, that was a little bit of a miscommunication on on the kicker's part. We wanted that to go to the 30 on the left hash or on the left numbers over there, but I just a little bit of an under kick, and it just kind of fell our way. So he got an earful from me when he came back, but it all worked out. So that was starting fast was one big thing that we talked about in practice this week after how we played last week. Giving up that opening kickoff, and then those next 2 drives they scored bang bang, and I just wanted to see our guys start fast tonight, and we did that, and I'm happy about it.
So Shenandoah, they had a few drives where they were able to move the ball pretty well, but you guys were able to stop some of the momentum that they gained throughout the game, and your offense just, other than maybe 1 or 2 drives, just really was able to go down the field on this Shenandoah defense. Taden Brown obviously had a great game. Wyatt Schmidt, your whole offense just seemed to be rolling. What went into the preparation this week to get your guys ready for this one?
We just got back to the basics. There was nothing really in our playbook that I didn't feel like we could run against these guys. So just to see us execute at a high level is what I really wanted to see. we've last week we went through and had a bunch of middle linebackers coming through. We had guys slanting that we missed, and they threw a 5 front at us tonight, so that was an adjustment. But once we picked up on that, and besides those 2 drives that we stalled out and had to kick, I was very pleased with how we played offensively. I thought the guys up front really got movement on the positive side of the line of scrimmage, so that was good to see. We've really challenged those guys in practice the last 2 weeks to start getting vertical and start pushing people off the ball. So I was very pleased with that. Obviously Taden and Wyatt, when you got a front 5 like that and a tight end that'll block like that, that makes your job pretty easy. So I'm glad they could reap the rewards of that and put on a good performance.
Obviously, your schedule has not been a breeze up to this point. Some tough losses in there against some really quality opponents, but you guys came out ready to play tonight. Penalties and turnovers have been an issue at times throughout the season, but for the most part, you guys really took care of the ball well tonight and committed very few penalties.
Yep, absolutely. I knew that was going to be a key to victory. We had to keep the ball in our hands when we had it, and we had to turn them over when they had it, and we did a very good job. And then, there's not much more to say. We shot ourselves in the foot a few times on offense, but the next play we got it back. So it's nice to see our guys just flushing those bad plays and moving on to the next one.
Any thoughts heading into Des Moines Christian next week? A long road trip for you guys, but you guys have been battle tested to say the least at this point. What are some initial thoughts on that one?
We just have to continue to be us. Obviously we've got to do some more work in the 3-4 because that's something new and nobody on our team's played it before. So, going in and having to have a base of what to do on the 3-4 will be nice because they like to spread the ball around, kind of like Shan did tonight. And it was a good preparation, and it's a key moving forward as we got to be able to be multiple on defense. If we stay in a 4-4 with 1 safety and 2 corners, it really opens up a lot of the field for the pass game. So having those athletes in the back end flying around and covering man-on-man with their best guys and our best guys is, I think it'll be a key to success moving forward, and I'm excited to watch it.
Coach, appreciate the time and congrats on the win.
Thank you very much.
For KMA Sports, I'm Carson Schubert.